Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for whoever finds it, finds it. Sign does not matter in this reading, okay? This is a general energy reading, okay? But this also has a stronger undertone of our soul contract this week, what we're meant to discover, okay? So if the message resonates, please like the video, comment down below, share it, okay? I love hearing from you guys, and it also helps others get the message as well, okay? Now, I want to talk to you guys about the theme of the week, okay? This is for the 30th through February 5th, okay? First week of February. We're coming out of Mercury retrograde. We will be in the shadow period. I'm going to do a video about it, okay? But it's really interesting to me because our affirmations the last few weeks are the point, right? The whole theme of the week has been about using our throat chakra, okay? Speaking our truth. It's also been about moving into alignment. That was our last week's reading, okay? This week we have awakened awareness, okay? There's something happening here where we see something very clearly, okay? The Cancer full moon helped us do that, right? If you're struggling with the energies from the Mercury retrograde, the full moon that just happened, I did a video on it. Feel free to check that out, okay? It goes deeply into that. But I want to talk about this theme, okay, of awakened awareness. We also have with the Divine Feminine Oracle deck, the Apostle to the Apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine, okay? It says here, when we walk behind the veil, we discover our true path. Our reason for being here is revealed in symbolic jigsaw puzzle pieces and synchronicities. The mysteries unweave and the paradoxes speak to a different part of us. Our affirmations are potent, our prayers are heard, and the medicine of life lessons, however strong and uncomfortable, is full of powerful growth. This is one of the elemental cards because without moment-to-moment awakened awareness, magic, healing, and affirmation cannot be deep or real enough to activate. This not just imagining God, but seeing, knowing, and communing with the divine sparks inside each of us, okay? This is so important, and I just had a relevant conversation in my personal life, okay, about my beliefs, right? About somebody from my past that knew me, right? And how I've transformed, and they were like, you're really a believer, and I was like, absolutely, okay? I experience proof in my everyday, and this week is the theme for you guys to challenge yourself to do the exact same thing, okay? This might have some heavy shadow energy in it, okay? I'm feeling it. We'll see what comes up. When I was shuffling, the King of Pentacles came out here, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. That's beautiful. It's about stability, okay? Each time, well, I don't want to say each, but most of the time that the King of Pentacles has popped up in the last week, but really the last few months, okay, it has been talking about us feeling stable within ourselves. I promise this is a collective thing right now. We're all going through it, okay? So with that said, let's pull some cards to check in for this week for us, okay? Remembering that we're meant to see something, we're meant to notice a pattern, okay? The divine is going to be trying to communicate with you, absolutely, okay? Now we have you guys showing up as the Knight of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, along with the Five of Swords, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is somebody who, okay, is either experiencing conflict in relationships surrounding them, okay? It could be in a romantic relationship, but it's mostly about inner conflict, you guys, okay? And what happens when we're in inner conflict? We're shutting off our emotions, okay? Because we're in maybe defense mode, survival mode, okay? We might be triggered, okay? Trying to feel safe or, again, King of Pentacles, feel stable within ourselves, okay? Be mindful you don't shut yourself down here because the Hermit in the reverse just popped out. This is not listening to your intuition, okay? It's exactly what I would expect to see for the Knight of Cups in the reverse, okay? So that's our challenge, is listening to our intuition, leaning into that. The Three of Wands, Aries, Sag, and Leo energy popping out here, okay? This is about your future. It's time to goal set. It's time to set intention, okay? This is the week of the new moon as well, okay? You can check the time-stamped reading, okay? I just did a play date a few days ago. You can check the playlist, okay? Check your timestamp. That is for signs, okay? That came up as well about goal setting, intentions in a lot of the readings. But anyway, this is moving towards something. We're leaning in this week, okay? Let's see what your focus is on. Wow, King of Cups. Here it is. Knowing that we can trust ourselves to make choices. Okay, feeling our emotions. It doesn't mean that we have to give anything away. This could have been the Queen of Cups. Okay, the difference between the King and the Queen of Cups is that the Queen is expressive, the King is not. Okay, doesn't mean that the King isn't feeling just as deeply. Doesn't mean that the King isn't aware of his own depths, okay, or understand his own emotions. It's just he's showing up for himself right now. Okay. In your recent past, the Five of Cups in the reverse with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Water, air, energy here showing up, okay? There's some unbalance here, okay? Here's what's coming up. Here's the pattern, you guys, okay, that we're bringing into alignment, that we're having an awakened awareness with, okay? That we're bridging between heaven and earth. It's the pain from the past. What are you going to learn from it here, okay? Because there is a deep desire. Oh, sorry about that. My low battery alert went off. There is a deep desire, okay? Not only desire, but need, a necessity to let go of some type of pain. And I'm talking, this might be the shadow work, you guys, okay? There's lessons to learn. We'll clarify that in a moment, okay? Your strength position here. Oh, wow. A bunch popped out. I'll take them. Okay, we have Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy with the High Priestess in the reverse, okay? First of all, these are two major arcanas that I cannot even skip over. That is a huge message within itself, okay? When we're disconnected from our intuition, and remember, that is our challenge, this Virgo energy with the Hermit, okay? We're not willing to wait for something. We're no longer patient. We think something is a block, okay? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands here. Your strength position here is the fact that you realize there's something missing, okay? Like we just talked about in what I read to you about the awakened awareness, okay? The jigsaw puzzles, the synchronicities, okay? Something here has been coming back to you again and again that you've been missing or not looking at, okay? Something that you're not seeing very clearly. There are very hidden layers, but you're so drawn to this, okay? With this Knight of Wands energy, right? That's passion. That's wanting to move toward, not move towards it, race in, really, okay? Charge in with that fiery energy here. But this looks routine is what's crazy, okay? It's like this balance, right? Between what does your heart want, what does your head say, okay? And again, your strength position is realizing, okay, that you may have been blocking something that is divinely timed for you, okay? Something, again, that you have not wanted to connect with yourself with, listen to your intuition about. I'll clarify more about that in a moment as well. Going forward. Ten of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. I love this. You're learning about your happiness here, okay? And I like this because it's all practical energy, so it makes sense to you, okay? Earth signs, what is this here? Okay, you are learning about what true happiness means, what stability means, what the overall package means. Let's do some clarification before we go any further in this reading, okay? I want to look immediately, because this is going to be relevant, at this Four of Swords in the reverse we saw in the past, okay? The missed lessons about letting go of a deep pain that we've been carrying. Again, possibly that shadow work. And as I was just saying that the past, right, and the future were connected, I'm like, hold on, let me look. The Two of Wands in the reverse popped out, which is needing to look at the past, reflect on something, turn around, make a U-turn. There's something you need to see before you move forward, okay? There's absolutely something, a lesson, okay? For some of you, it could be a conversation, but it just might be something that you need to reflect on or release, okay, before you can move forward. And I think that's a lot about what you're learning about. I'll check in a second. I want to check in with the strength position of yours, because your strength position is saying here that you can see clearly, okay, that something needs to change in your routine. You've been so engulfed in the day-to-day. Again, it comes in as practical energy, okay? And I think it was Virgo that had this during the weekly read, where they were just like so zoned in. It might have been Capricorn as well, so it was probably the earth signs, there we go, but on stability, that they were almost missing an opportunity for love. A lot of the same energy is popping up in here. Okay, especially when we saw that Knight of Cups in the reverse, right? Where we're kind of choosing, okay, to look at something else. But look what's back. The Knight of Cups, of course. Here's that synchrony for you, okay? So if you don't think that your emotions and honoring your intuition on what you're being drawn to is a part of your awakening, think again, please, okay? Oh gosh, sometimes these readings feel so personal. It's embarrassing. Let's clarify. Before we do the Ten of Pentacles, let's do the page, okay? Let's see what you're learning here. This is communication. It's just like discovery, okay? Like, maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're looking for a new job. Maybe you're just being more social, putting yourself out there. But it's like you're willing to try different things to discover this happiness. The Queen of Wands fell out, not in reverse and not balanced, just on its side, like this. So much of that, and I'm gonna find it in this book, you guys, for you, so bear with me here, okay, because it's relevant. The Queen of Wands is about our passion, absolutely, but how many times has this come up in a reading, if you've watched yours with me before in the past, where this was a symbol of instant gratification, right? Acting really, really fast. I think that's part of the fear here, and why you could have been denying something, what this inner conflict could have been for you, okay? Let me take a look right here. Okay. Do what you love to keep your vibe high. This is not about instant pleasure, but the joy that is substantial and sustainable. Eat healthy, keep your body active, and have life goals, but with enough space to hear the answers to your prayers. That's exactly it, because in the past, when you have acted in impulse or instant gratification, right? When you were drawn to something and you let it in, you learned a hard lesson. One you haven't mastered yet from the past, okay? It does not have to be the same thing. You can gently allow this passion energy into your life. You can gently lean in towards what you're being drawn to. It doesn't have to wreak havoc here, okay? That's basically the point that I wanted to make, but it also says when our energy systems become blocked or need a cleanse, we can become drowsy to our vital nature. Energy clearing can help you recenter. Shadow work may also be needed if certain things are running your mind in a disempowering and distorting way. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside of you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for a deeper interpretation, okay? So I just really felt like I needed to give that message to somebody. I hope that it was helpful, okay? Don't allow the trigger of poor decisions in the past or moving too quickly in the past detour you from fate, from alignment, from your awakening, okay? So let's actually pull some advice for you now that we got all of that out, okay? That's beautiful. I just see you guys going forward, like slowly learning what makes you happy. It's not instant gratification. It has longevity behind it. The Emperor in the reverse. Be okay with not knowing everything, with not feeling in control as you're leaning into things, right? If you're not familiar and you've never done something before, of course, you're not going to feel like you've mastered this skill or whatever the situation is, okay? Do not try to manipulate. Oh, here it is, the Page of Pentacles. This is exactly what it's talking about. Learn you don't have to always be in control. You don't always have to feel like you can see 30 steps down the road, okay? 3 is okay, right? As you take a step, you see a little bit more further, okay? Shout out to my therapist for that lesson. What you don't see coming, please, Spirit. Ooh, that wants to come out. The Hermit in the reverse. When did we just talk about this? As your challenge, you guys are going to get some answers that may have been held back before because you weren't connected, okay? A lot of you may not even realize how disconnected you've been, okay, thus far. The shadow card right here is the Four of Cups. This is when we put ourselves, okay, in a bubble, right? We block ourselves off for the world. We don't want anything to do with it, right? There's a cup being offered. We don't care, not interested. We're gonna go sit under this tree. Everyone can fuck off till we're ready, right? Underneath that is the High Priestess in the reverse, which is in your strength position, okay? When you realize you've been holding yourself back, when you realize that you've been denying opportunities, okay? A lot of power comes from that. Tell me about the Hermit, please, in the reverse. I think it's like this. When I look down at this card, the first thing I think is burnt out, overwhelmed, okay? Six of Wands. You just want victory. You want success so bad. And something within you knows you're meant for it, knows you're supposed to go towards it. That's the killer thing. It's that passion energy again. Whatever this Queen of Wands is, whatever that's scaring you but is drawing you in, and you don't know, like, should I, shouldn't I? Okay, that indecisiveness where you're almost like trying to cut it out, okay, of your life. King of Wands, you're so passionate. You guys. Ace of Wands, we need to chat for a second. Are you listening to me? Hi. If you could listen to your intuition, it's screaming at you, okay? Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you may have fire in your chart, okay? But this is like, the energy is like, I need to scream as loud as I can because you're not listening, okay? And when you connect with your intuition, here's what it's saying. You're going to have passion to start something new, okay? This is a creative project, a new job, a new going into business for yourself, a new highly sexual, okay, relationship, whatever this is, where it's just like, that passion, right? Again, part of what you might be trying to turn off. Part of what you might be trying to disconnect from because it is scaring you, okay? The King of Wands, this is somebody who has learned what their passion was, okay? And again, remember when we were learning, okay, new skills and being willing to not be comfortable and know how to do everything? This is saying you will, okay? The King of Wands knows exactly what he's doing, right? And then he's able to teach others. He's able to guide others. He's a king. Okay, we've got the King of Cups here. We've got the King of Wands here. A lot of potential for success. A lot of it. If you can lean into your soul. If you can lean into this awakening. If you can lean into merging, okay, your idea of heaven to your earth. Okay, bringing the 5D down to the 3D. Let's get a message from your soul. Ooh, something from it. The Star in the reverse, Aquarius energy. Something here, again, remember, we have to go back to the past. We saw that when the Two of Wands in the reverse popped out before, okay? This is a delayed wish, okay? What you're being guided to, what you want wants you. Oh my God, scream it, okay? Listen to me. I didn't say who, I said what, okay? Let go of control. Follow the energy of abundance, love, whatever, okay? Something here has to be healed from your past. I'm going to jump back here and clarify it now. We've been redirected to your past 3 times, okay? Try not to make this into an intense shadow work thing, but it needs to. There's something here you're holding on to. You think you released it. That's the killer. It's in the reverse. You think you let it go. The Four of Swords is in the reverse saying, no, you didn't. Four of Swords, of course. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is a self-destructive energy, an impatient energy. For those of you that resonated with the message that you felt like when you followed what you were drawn to, it burnt you, it blew up in your face, it goes wrong, that's what this is. This is the lesson. You have to learn how to allow that into your life, how to welcome that into your life safely, right? In increments, not all at once where it comes crashing in, Your soul's begging you because it wants to give you that Ace of Wands. It wants to give you the King of Wands. It wants to give you the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is recognition, okay? When you see readings that are like, future billionaires, you're going to become famous, it's because you got the Six of Wands in your spread, okay? That's the energy we're talking about here. This could be long-term success, abundance, whatever that means to your soul. Tips, please. Tell me how we can... Ooh, all right. We got the tips. Here's the King of Wands. So... Ace of Wands in reverse. There is a delay in this takeoff, in this inspiration, in feeling like you... that initial spark to get it all started, right? It's a domino effect. You just gotta knock over the first domino and then it's like, psh, okay? But the Ten of Swords, something needs to be released here. It's gonna cost your pride, your ego, okay? Let it go, right? We're not interested in things that aren't for our higher purpose and things that are going to distract us from our path, okay? When you let something go that hurts your ego, it actually humbles you and clears the path for you to truly serve your soul and then get to embrace that king feeling, okay? The King of Wands is here. The King of Cups, the original card that flew out in my shuffle, my pre-shuffle, was the King of Pentacles. We're becoming the Emperor. You're one king away, okay? The King of Swords, King of Truth, King of Justice. Notice that. Okay, something needs to be honored here so that you can bring balance to this Emperor card. Stop feeling so insecure, okay? Unwilling to try things because of that insecurity. Going forward, please, advice. Okay, the Empress wants to come out and I love it. Please go watch the video I did on the Empress. It is in the Timeless playlist. I'll try to remember to link it for you guys. It would be highly beneficial, especially those with you struggling with the shadow work aspect of the past. Thinking you let go of something or you feel from something. There's another layer, okay? And guess what? There's probably another one after that, okay? This healing journey is never over. We're supposed to continuously evolve and meet parts of ourselves. Stop seeing it as threatening. Embrace that. Again, lean into that energy. That is true Empress energy, okay? Being so consumed with your purpose, with your growth, with evolving into the best version of yourself, that you're effortlessly able to meet people where they are. You know how to do that. You gain that skill, okay? Because you know what it's like. You know what the struggle's like. Right? How can you hold that against anybody? More advice, please. Okay, beautiful. Page of Cups. Make an offer here. Okay, this is some type of a gesture or accept a gesture if one comes towards you. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, this is healing, an offer of love. Okay, it's small communication. It's a small offer. It's nothing large. Okay, it's a text message compared to an engagement ring, right? It doesn't have to be crazy. Isn't that the lesson of the past we keep coming back to? Okay? It doesn't have to be so black and white. And listen, I'll be the first to say that's a lesson I'm still learning too, okay? We want our happiness and we all deserve it, but we're going through an awakening, okay? It's deeper than that. I'm woke crap, okay? This is truly having our eyes open, okay? Understanding. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that it was helpful. If you'd like a private reading, if you'd like to talk about shadow work coaching sessions, use my email. It's in the description box or the about section of my page. Otherwise, like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day on purpose. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.